mobile phone is a device that was mainly invented to be primarily used for voice calls. Remember the days of Nokia 3310 and BlackBerry Curve? Today, with the help of a mobile phone, we can easily talk or video chat with anyone across the globe, stay connected with loved ones, make voice calls, send text messages, and also use our camera to make video calls, and also take pictures and video to save moments into memories. The day-to-day technological advancements have added more features to make human usage easy and easier. We are able to share photos and pictures to our loved ones with the use of some mobile applications designed for such uses. And due to this, the camera feature of a mobile phone has become one of its main factors to consider when buying a mobile phone. Mobile phone brands have noticed this and have made advancements to their products in order to satisfy their customers, users, and stay competitive as one of the best brands on the market. The best camera phones take photos and video that can rival traditional cameras. They offer a tantalizing combination of the pinnacle of imaging technology, with pin-sharp displays and lightning-fast internet connectivity. In fact, some handsets can deliver better photographs than the proper camera you might otherwise be tempted to pick up. While the best camera phones might not yet be able to beat the best DSLRs or mirrorless cameras for sheer image quality, the one area that camera phones beat out traditional cameras in is their size. Even the best compact cameras can still take up most of your pocket if they fit in, but the best fold phones are incredibly compact. No matter whether you're looking for a high-end camera phone that will help you capture great social media, or you're simply looking for an everyday handset that will capture beautiful family snaps, the top smartphones with the best camera qualities currently are the following. 1. The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Released in February 2022, the Galaxy S22 is the smoothest in the Samsung Galaxy series. The Galaxy flagship's 4-camera system is top-notch, featuring wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and super zoom sensors. The first of these boasts a 108-megapixel sensor with an f1.8 aperture, dual-pixel AF, and an 85-degree field of view. There's also one 10-megapixel telephoto with an equivalent 3x zoom, 2.4, and another 10-megapixel telephoto with 10x zoom at 4.9. And that's not to mention the selfie camera, with its 40-megapixel resolution, f2.2 aperture, and 8K video capture at 24 fps. The 108-megapixel sensor lets you capture with clarity from day to night. Before you tap the shutter, adaptive pixel shifts between 108-megapixel high-resolution mode and 12-megapixel high-sensitivity mode behind the scenes to result in brighter, clear photos. And it teams up with the intelligent detail enhancer to adjust shadows and highlights for depth. Bolstered by the 4-nanometer processor with a super night solution clearing up the noise in each frame, you can record from sunup to sundown with consistent, stunning details. 2. The Apple iPhone 14 Pro. Released in September 2022, it combines Apple's finest camera system with a pocketable design and advanced safety features. The iPhone 14 Pro is a serious pocketable powerhouse. Yes, its thick, but relatively compact footprint and ample camera and power mix makes it an enticing option, especially for photographers. While there is no Pro mode for manual photography, the 14 Pro's 48-megapixel RAW photos capture excellent results. The automatic mode photo processing is also one of the best, if not the best, we've seen on a phone. Additionally, while the lack of a periscope zoom is a bugbear when using the Pro, there's less of an expectation for a far-reaching zoom. So while the new iPhone 14 Pro is expensive, it's a mighty phone with a brilliant camera that's powerful and lasts a full day. 3. The Google Pixel 7. Released in February 2022, it is a safe bet smartphone that's well-priced with a super strong camera. The Google Pixel is a very safe bet for photographers who want a balanced phone. Yes, you have to sacrifice a little manual control. No Pro mode or access to 50-megapixel RAW photos isn't ideal. But for a point-and-shoot mobile, nothing in the Pixel's price range can beat it. Google's photo processing has always been tasteful and still ekes out loads of shadow detail. The large sensor does great things with close-up photos, blurring out the background naturally and low-light scenes, as well as brightening things up reliably. The phone won't be for photography purists, but it will likely check everyone else's boxes from a camera point of view. 4. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. Released in February 2022, it is one of Samsung's finest foldable and a photographer's dream. With its S22 cameras and big screen features, it's a beauty and a beast. Starting with the cameras, they are improved over the Z Fold 3, and Samsung's camera software has also gotten better too. So while we aren't blown away by the Z Fold 4's automatic mode, its manual modes and expert RAW features are excellent. This is especially true when matched with Flex mode for some super steady shooting. The phone is premium across the board. The design seems robust and durable, not as slimline as the Xiaomi Mix Fold 2, but definitely harder. Of course, most people love the camera hardware, and given how much better the photography experience is year on year, it's one of the best choices. 5. Sony Xperia 1 III. Released in August 2021, it is the only choice for video pros and cinema buffs who want to get manual with their smartphone videography. It's able to shoot footage at up to 21.9 for cinema-style capture. It offers full manual control and features a beautifully flat color profile that is perfect for post-processing in Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. Thankfully, almost everything else about this phone is excellent too, with a striking 21.9 4K TR screen, a clean UI, and a snappy chipset ensuring plenty of power under the hood. Sony photography fans will also appreciate all the alpha elements that have made their way into the Xperia camera UI. If you want the ultimate cinema experience, both from a content creation and consumption point of view, the Xperia 1 III is it. 6. The OnePlus 10 Pro. Released in January 2022, the OnePlus 10 Pro is a hugely capable camera phone with a few compromises. The OnePlus Pro boasts a good-looking body, a stunning screen, and stacks of power. It's a great gaming phone that also gives you impressive value for money. While the 48-megapixel primary camera is impressive in areas, details are fair, and the ultra-wide field of view is stellar. It is an all-round better camera phone. 7. The Apple iPhone 14. Released in September 2022, this device enables you to capture and share great-looking shots and clips, especially if shooting handheld action footage. From a photography point of view, the iPhone 14 is a great piece of kit, especially if you just want to point, shoot, and share great-looking shots via social media without doing much post-processing. However, the more serious photographer will miss the ability to shoot in RAW.dng format so that they can enjoy fine-tuning the look of their images in a digital darkroom, such as Adobe Camera Raw. Images on the iPhone 14's Super Retina XDR display look great, but you may need to view them on larger display if you want to discover and remove noise artifacts or retouch a portrait more effectively. The iPhone 14's new action mode produces amazing smooth handheld footage, which alleviates the need to stabilize it in a non-linear editing app. But serious filmmakers may also want the option to shoot in HDR Dolby Vision, which will lead them in the direction of the iPhone 14 Pro or Pro Max. 8. The Google Pixel 7 Pro. Released in February 2022, the Pro edition of the Google Pixel 7 upgrades the zoom and ultra-wide cameras while introducing Google's Tensor G2 power. Its styling, screen, and camera mix is top-notch. The Google Pixel 7 Pro is Google's fine-looking flagship smartphone that has flourished despite its modest gaming grunt. 9. The Google Pixel 6 Pro. Released in October 2021, this oldie is easily one of Google's best camera phone ever. Google's first flagship in years has a lot more to prove. The Pixel 5 was great, but definitely wasn't a top-end smartphone. And the Pixel 4 missed a mark too, with reports of rehashed camera hardware and overheating internals. With Google Pixel 6 Pro, Google hit the target. Its triple rear-facing camera system has had a full hardware refresh. The main 26mm wide-angle camera features a 50-megapixel 1.31 sensor with 1.2 micron pixel, omnidirectional phase detection autofocus, laser autofocus, and OIS. For a wider perspective, there's also a 12-megapixel 17mm ultra-wide camera module. But arguably the most impressive camera in the Pixel 6 Pro is its new periscope zoom camera. Utilizing a 48-megapixel sensor with an f3.5 aperture, 104mm lens, the telephoto module gives you roughly 4x zoom. The sensor itself is tiny at half an inch. But thanks to Google's software, know-how matched with OS, it's still a cracking addition to the handset and really makes the 6 Pro worth choosing over the regular Pixel 6. 10. The Samsung Galaxy S21. Released in January 2021, this is the second best Samsung camera phone, with the S22 having slightly better specs to be the best of the brand. Until the launch of the S22 Ultra, the S21 was the brand's top camera phone, and it remains a stunningly sophisticated device with a lot to offer. This phone features 4 rear cameras, a 12-megapixel 2.2 ultra-wide camera, 2 10-megapixel telephoto cameras, one with an f2.4 aperture, 3x optical zoom, one with an f4.9 aperture, and a huge 10x optical zoom. You also get a fantastic 6.8-inch screen. Conclusion: with the current and future advancement in technology, mobile phone brands work harder day in and day out to satisfy the users of their products with upgrading the features their products carry. They give reasons to choose them and options when going in for a mobile phone with the best camera qualities. It can only get better from here on.